Welcome in, everybody. Matt Vasgersian here to bring you this early season matchup. Alongside me are Eric Karros and Steve Lyons. And Steve, let's focus first on the two starters that get the ball here this afternoon.
Yeah, and you've got a couple of guys here that aren't afraid to challenge you at the plate. They're not afraid to let you put the ball in play and let their fielders make the plays behind them. That should make for a pretty good matchup.
We'll hear plenty more from the guys moving forward, but before we do, and in the field, the Marlins will align themselves like this. Desmond Jennings will step to the plate now as we're ready to get this one underway.
Center fielder number 8, Desmond Jennings.
And look out! Boy, an auspicious way to begin our ball game here this afternoon. EK, as we take a look at our home nine as they take the field here this afternoon, it appears to be all systems go to start the new year as they've come out of the gates on a 4-game winning streak.
And you can't ask for much more out of a homestand. 4 games, 4 wins. The way they're playing, I wouldn't bet against another win here.
And there's a strike as he'll try to work his way back. It's 3-1.
Yeah, just to get me over fastball. Anything to avoid a 4-pitch walk to start the game.
Now a fastball swung on and missed, and it's full 3-2. And he just manages to stay alive here as he fights this one foul. Full count offering on its way. And a good pitch there as this is swung on and missed for the first out of the ball game.
He's really off to a tough start in this series. Remember, he had the hat trick in game 1 yesterday, and now he's got another strikeout here. You know, sometimes when you get in a rut like this, they're not always easy to climb out of.
This one's a strike. It's 1-1. One of the things that makes him so tough to hit, the ability to put his pitches right on the black.
Yeah, I mean, you watch the catcher's glove on some of these, and it literally does not move. That's how good his stuff is.
1-2 pitch to Loney. Swinging a ball hit on the ground. But this is a foul ball as the count holds steady at 1-2. Again, a 1-2. And this is swung on and missed on a good pitch as Loney's a strikeout casualty for route number 2.
Well, one of the big subplots for this season, how are some of these young pitchers that are coming off of Tommy John surgery in the last 18 months or so going to bounce back? It's definitely a long road back, but the surgery nowadays is so successful for a lot of guys that I think he's going to do just fine, and he's off to a good start right here.
And this time the fastball's by him, and that'll even things out at 1-1.
Just really free and easy out there in this first inning. He threw that ball right by him.
Here's a swing and a ground ball hit to Prado at third. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So not much happening here in the top half of the first. Now the Marlins will see what they can do. No score. D. Gordon will step in now to lead things off in the home half of the first.
Second baseman, D. Gordon.
And this will be lined into center field, and they've got themselves their first hit of the ball game. Christian Yelich will stand in now, and he'll likely have a look down to third to see if anything's up here with nobody out. Now the first pitch. And a pitch out, nothing doing though, and that's ball 1. He's set, now the pitch. Runner goes for second. A ball hit hard to the left side. And right to the spot the shortstop just vacated. A base hit. Throw comes in quickly from left, so even on the hit and run, they'll hold things to first and second here. Giancarlo Stanton will get his first shot here. Couple of hits in 4 trips last night. Here's the first offering. And he'll hold off on the slider here to start the at-bat. It's ball 1. EK, as we take a look at our visiting club as they take the field here in this scoreless ball game. They come out of the gate slowly. Just 1 of their first 4 have been wins.
Yeah, and they dropped the opener of the series and of the road trip last time out. I thought they came out a little flat, but still plenty of time to turn that around.
First offering on the way. Fouled back. Men on third with 2 down. Pause, now the pitch. Swing and a liner towards second. Well, this won't get over the second baseman's glove as he's got it to end the inning. Kevin Kiermaier will step in for the first time, and as you can see, not the fastest of starts for him this first week of the season. In there for strike 1, 0-1. Now here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
He might have thought he'd be getting another dose of that curveball because he was way behind that one.
And he'll hang in here as he reaches to foul this one away. Ready with another 0-2. Now here's a shot toward the gap in left center, and they're not going to run this one down. This should be extra bases to start the inning. Around first, on his way to second now, and he is in there safely as he starts the second with a double. John Jaso will stand in now with a good chance to break the seal here following the leadoff double.
Well, it's a good RBI opportunity, but you've got to remember your first job, which is to at least get that guy over to third base.
Another curveball here, but this misses in tight. It's a ball and a strike. Ready now on 1-1. And here's a pitch swung on and missed. 1-2 now.
There's not a whole lot of conviction in that swing. It was almost like an afterthought, like an emergency hack.
Here's a ball hit foul down the third base line, so they'll try it again. A runner at second, nobody out. Here's another 1-2. Swung right over the top of that one as this is a little dribbler out in front of the mound. And he set down, 1 away. David DeJesus will step in here with a runner at third now, so maybe an important at-bat here early in the ball game.
Yeah, I think you really need to get something out of this inning, even if it's just a sacrifice fly. If you let this guy off the hook, he might not even give you another chance.
And that's swung on and fouled straight back. No score here as we play inning number 2. Fernandez readying the 1-1. And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1. And this is something we've seen a lot from him recently. He's worked his way into another good hitter's count.
Yeah, it's not unrelated either. When you're going good at the plate, usually means you're being selective and you're not getting yourself out. And when that happens, you'll find yourself in these kind of counts.
First pitch coming. Now a swing, and Cabrera blasts this one out to deep left field. And that is down for extra bases as this will get 1 home and maybe 2. And the run will score as the Rays cash in on an early 1-0 lead.
And this is a nice decision here in the outfield. The run's going to score easily, but he sees he might have a shot at that guy taking third. So this is a nice throw to gun him down and at least get an out on the play.
Nick Franklin is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Well, you see there on the graphic, that's his first double of the year here on the young campaign. Comes back with a good changeup there, and it's quickly 0-2. And you figure to see that changeup more and more as this day progresses.
And the first time through the lineup.
And sorry to interrupt, but the play has been made for the third out. Inning over. Michael Morse will lead things off here as they'll have 5, 6, and 7 due up to start the home second. And he jolts this half inning to attention as the first pitch is hit into right field for a leadoff single. Martin Prado will take his cuts now. Now the first pitch. Low for ball one. Here's the 1-0. Runners off for second. Late on the fastball there as this one skied out toward right. Kiermaier is going to get there to make the catch, and now they may have a shot at doubling the runner at first. And now he throws on the brakes, but he can't get back to first, and he's nailed for the second out. Big mistake there. Now here's the first pitch. He goes the other way as this is hit well out toward deep left field. Will reach out with one hand to make the catch on the move, and that ends the inning. Jake Odorizzi will turn right around and get us started here. 9-1-2 to start inning number 3. And here's a fastball called for strike one. Now here's the pitch. And a pitch in the dirt as he lays off. It's 1-1. The 1-1. Sticking with the soft stuff here as this misses. It's 2-1.
This guy is almost no threat up at the plate. I mean, you could get away with fastballs right down the middle if you wanted to.
Here comes a 2-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the third the same way he ended the second with a punch out, one away. Desmond Jennings will dig in for a second time, a strikeout victim opening up the ball game. And a high strike there, 0-1.
And against a guy like this, you're usually only going to get one pitch to hit in that bat. Sometimes you might not even get that, so that's one he may want back.
Here comes Fernandez, 0-2. Swing and a miss as he starts the frame with back-to-back strikeouts here. 3 in a row going back to the last inning, and there are 2 away.
Now batting, the first baseman, James Loney.
James Loney will stand in for the second time now as he looks at a called strike. It's 0-1. Now here's the pitch. Oh, got him to swing out of his shoes on that one. 0-2.
And you kind of get the sense that he's not really messing around out there too much. There hasn't been a whole lot of setting guys up here in this inning. He's just trying to get himself back into that dugout as fast as he can.
Now another 0-2. The next 0-2 misses, and that'll move it to 1-2 now.
Well, that's a smart miss there. They know he'll chase it down there, so even if it didn't get the job done, it's a great pitch on 0-2.
Here he comes again, 1-2. And they'll try to get him fishing there, but he won't offer in the dirt, and it's back to even at 2-2.
Yeah, and on 1-2, when you know the guy at the plate needs to protect, that's a great spot for that curveball. A lot of guys, they would have gone fishing for that.
The 2-2 one more time. Swing, and he pulls the fastball high in the air toward deep right center. And a dive, but he can't pull it in out in right center. And he'll make it in there with a 2-out double.
The third baseman, number 3.
Evan Longoria will get an opportunity here in a run-scoring spot now following the 2-out double. Too low, 1-0. Well, we'll give you a look there at the graphic. He picks up his first 2-base hit of the new season.
2-0.
Not close. It's 2-0.
And this is what you got to do up there, Steve. You got to wait him out.
Yeah, and if you can lay off the Oscar.
And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line. And the run's going to come in to score from second as they grab a 2-0 lead now. Kevin Kiermaier will try and keep things going now with a runner at first following the RBI single. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike one. And this is fouled back and out of play. 2 out with the man at first. Here comes Fernandez, 0-2.
Nope.
Lays off that time, and it's 1-2.
His pitch count has really spiked here in the inning. He's up over 50 already.
2 strikes.
That misses, and we're even at 2-2. He's set, now the pitch. Now a pitch swung on and hit to the left side, but this is going to find the seats. So